Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Just here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back to the reaction to Chucky. This is the season 3 mid-season premiere, season 3, episode 5. Death Becomes Her. It is so good to have Chucky back in our lives. It's been a long time, like 5 or 6 months since the last episode, and I do gotta be honest with you guys, I don't really remember too much about where we left off because just like Chucky, I'm getting old, and I do remember that he was actually forsaken by Damballa even after trying to appease him by committing murder in the Amityville horror house, and that still wasn't enough. So I'm really hoping that we get to see Grandpa / senior citizen Chucky stick around for a while because the doll itself looks absolutely phenomenal. We had bald Chucky last season, now he's getting old this season. I feel like the longer the show goes on, the more relatable Chucky becomes, at least for me. But I have actually heard that there's teases of space in the future, and we only have 4 episodes remaining for this season. So yeah, I don't know how we may be possibly getting to that point, but I'm excited to find out. So if you guys look at my full reaction to the show, link to my Patreon is down in the description below, or subscribe to the channel. Now's a very good time. Click that button down below. Smash like while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go.
As your commander-in-chief,
it's times like these,
my duty to
as a Canadian citizen, wearing an American flag t-shirt
on the battlefield,
that we hear from the president.
Many of you know, my family and I are no strangers to tragedy. Many of the guests here last night were...
Yeah, he's being tortured. Daddy, no! No, Daddy, no! Y'all love how he's just holding the camera in front of him like selfie mode.
Obviously, these are very difficult times for the president.
He's having a Joel panic attack.
We ask that you respect their privacy as they grieve. Thank you.
I didn't think you were still coming after that debacle of a press conference.
This freaking guy.
Did you tell him about our little project? This cleanup we're doing?
Of course not.
Someone loosened the bolts. A killer
was
is
dropped.
more brazen, and the bolder he gets, the more we risk losing control of the narrative.
The only way to protect the president, my family, and ourselves, I'll remind you, is to push through it.
That works. Oh.
And there's something else you need to see.
Oh!
I'm sorry to say this, but does that figure look familiar, Madam First Lady?
We're actually dealing with ghosts now?
No. Could be anything. Trick the light.
As if killer dolls wasn't enough.
Meaningless.
That was the greatest piece of paranormal evidence ever captured.
Gran, have you seen my book?
How are you, pal? Where's your doll?
He's resting
Why is he resting?
because he's sick.
Do you ever see Joseph?
I see him every day.
No, not the doll.
Think it's time to go.
I feel like this is an important conversation we'd be having, or we should be having right now.
Try and have a good day, okay, buddy?
Something doesn't make sense. I mean, Chucky can kill anywhere he wants. Why is he doing this?
I don't think it's a commemorative pen set.
We have to get back in there.
Yeah, slight snag.
Now's your chance, while he's old and weak.
Look, he feels rejected. Thinks I used him to get a behind-the-scenes tour.
You did.
I just care about my sister.
So do you think you can fix it with him?
Yes.
I think I got this.
Oh! Chucky! That's how I wake up in the morning. That's exactly what I look like. Except he has a little more hair.
They don't pay me enough for this shit.
Thought he had his own nurse at first. Puts it right next to the bleach. I don't think he can do anything. He's too weak. Did he move? Oh, chug along. Well, that's what you get for drinking on the job. Oh! Chucky! Yo, that blood is very purpley.
What's the point? You don't ever feel like the thrill is gone?
I do!
Like nothing even matters anymore?
This is insane.
Now I gotta fucking clean this up.
Oh my god, Jake, you're a genius. How come we didn't think about this sooner?
What do you got, Tevin?
If Charles and Ray can manipulate magic, maybe we can too. Just let me give Chucky a taste of his own medicine. Voodoo style. Well,
We're gonna become sorcerers?
where do we go? We start by searching for voodoo on the dark web. Oh, a metaphysical expert. Of course. About a day's drive away. Road trip.
Road trip!
Driver's license.
You look really sick.
Yeah, well, I told you I'm dying. Hey, watch it!
Careful!
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. Where'd he hide her? Oh! I see you!
It's my face, isn't it?
That too! There she is. Chucky down!
Now I can't even get it up. This is so embarrassing.
Chucky's always got that dance music. Oh, there she
You're
is.
supposed to keep stalkers away from me.
Now, well, who's stalking who in this scenario? All I'm saying is stop staring at her texts and talk to the girl in person.
He's a pretty cool bodyguard. He's so gonna die.
There you go.
I wanted to offer my condolences for what happened at the party.
To me, you're more than just the first son.
You're funny, and
Just get to your sister.
And you know what it's like to go through some serious shit. To lose someone you love.
There it
Not
is.
everyone understands that.
I don't know, is there any way that we could just, like, start over?
Hi. I'm Grant. Nice
Back to stage one.
About
No!
Henry's doll. Caroline had the same doll a few years back, and
Sorry, sir. But homeroom is starting.
Would you want to come over again for like a movie night or something?
yeah,
That
yeah,
works.
totally. How's this weekend?
Alright. If only she would have talked a little bit quicker, though. Just warn about Chucky. He's kind of living with him.
Are you familiar with this doll?
I can't disclose information on other patients.
Don't give us any bullshit about the Hippocratic Oath. Your website clearly states that the only oath you've ever taken is to your one true lord, Damballa.
Wow. You put that online?
Fine.
In writing?
I treated Charles recently.
Well, tell us how to kill him. Exactly.
My apologies, but I have sick patients with actual curses to attend to.
I'm in agony!
Charles is dying. Considering his advanced state and the diminishing time with which he has to reverse the situation, like I said, Charles is dying. My advice is pursue Charles no further. Only death and suffering await you on this path. Have a nice day.
The fuck? You've seen so much bloodshed in the Oval Office this season? Okay, him and his son, they're both seeing things. Yeah, he needs some meds. And he's the president. He could probably get some good stuff. Or just smoke more of that good stuff that he had. Chucky just flipping channels. No. The boy.
You have
Maggie.
to be a good boy.
What a fucking joke.
Because you promised us.
Oh! Megan! We're thinking.
Kill me now. little bitch. She stole my moves.
Woo.
Fuck you, butt 3 again.
Oh, he said it. Actually said it.
Walls of the Cutler unit just behind me. Actress
Can't believe Chucky just took a shot.
Who would have thought it would all end like this?
I can't believe they just did that.
It just seems it's gonna catch up to us someday.
Probably will. I was convinced Devin was dead last season.
I mean, we're not gonna get back until late anyway.
True. Have something in mind?
They could be dead soon. I say, live your life, kids. But the fact that they're actually doing this now makes me believe that we'll actually lose one of the more likely before the season ends. Lights so bright. Fluorescent lights.
I feel closer to you now. Like nothing can ever come between us. I love you.
Maybe it's the close-up view, but I feel like something's gonna smash through a window or something. Safe for now. Okay. We made it through the night. We're alright.
Jake, I can't lose you.
You know we can't leave Lexi. I mean, she's our family. We're the heroes. We're the final girls. I mean, we're
final
Jamie
girls.
Fucking Oscar-winning Curtis.
You can say final guys.
You're right. Let's finish this.
Also, if you are watching this on YouTube, let me know who y'all's favorite girls are. Favorite final girls, I should say.
I don't think we're dealing with a political assassin or a serial killer. What we're dealing with is something supernatural. The footage from the Halloween gala shows your son Joseph.
Oh, you want to pin the murders on a disappearing kid on a ghost?
Yes. Oh, is he seeing it now? The teacher! And she's actually seeing it now. Watch, she's gonna make up an excuse. You must have set that up. There's a window open in here.
He won't stop calling.
Tiffany's side chick. Her sidekick.
You can go now.
Hey, doll.
Chucky, I said I didn't want to talk to you.
Even if it's your last chance. I'm dying, Tiff.
Okay, well. Call me when you resurrect. I may be out of here by then.
No,
Not this time.
Resurrected. I screwed things up with Damballa. Didn't pay the spiritual power bill, and now it's lights out.
No.
No.
No, Chucky, you're a cockroach. You always come back.
Those 3 brats are gonna be coming for me.
Don't you want to go down in history as the greatest serial killer of all time?
Yes.
Think of where you are, Chucky. You're at the fucking White House. I say, go out in a blaze of glory and take as many as you can with you on the way out.
You know what, Dollface? You're right. You're absolutely right.
Look at those eyes. I was recently watching The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, and I was talking about
Daddy!
how I need to find me a Michonne. After that last scene, I think I need to find me a Tiffany / Jennifer Tilly. For multiple reasons.
Daddy!
Daddy, no! No, Daddy, no! I feel like we're not going to see Devin Sawa die until the finale because I did see the finale was titled Final Destination. Oh. He was just getting up. The reveal.
Daddy, look out!
Oh! Clickety clank. Clickety clank. The money fell out of the piggy bank. Oh! Chucky!
It's been fun, Mr. President.
Took a Chucky.
Get from here.
Oh! Are they allowed to show this? Oh my god. I did not see that coming. And neither did he. He's the president now.
How about the whole fucking inferno?
Devin Sawa. They killed him again. It's like the 4th time. Oh my god. What an episode. I'm so glad that I said at the end there too. I'm gonna make sure I include it in the actual YouTube edit. But I was thinking to myself, I might just save it for the very end. I'll bring it up during my recap, but I did notice that the final episode is titled Final Destination. That's probably, they're not gonna kill off Devin Sawa until then. Man, and then they kill off Devin Sawa. I'm so glad that I actually said that before he actually died. Wow, I can't believe that actually just occurred though, but that's like 4 times he's died now. We had Jake's dad, Jake's uncle, the priest, and now the president. Is there another one that I'm forgetting? Another version of Devin Sawa in there, mixed in there somewhere? I feel like I got all of them, but there might even be another one. I think that's it for now, but yeah, if I'm forgetting one, let me know in the comments down below. What's up, ghosts? Speaking of ghosts in the White House, got ghosts in my house. He just appeared, but man, what an episode. I should bring up the ghosts as well, but before we go any further, I kind of just jumped into things there. All right, guys, that was the Chucky Season 3 mid-season premiere, Season 3, Episode 5, Death Becomes Her. I was thinking too, right before that final death occurred, I'm like, all right, we got one death this episode where we got to see Chucky come back with a pretty solid kill. It was interesting, like nothing too special, but I always enjoy the kills in this show. I don't know why. There's just something about the kills. They feel more gruesome, more grotesque than some of the ones in the later films even. Like, I definitely prefer, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I prefer this show over, any day over the later entries in the series. Seed, Curse, and Cult, 100%. I really like the first 3 Child's Play movies, and Bride Chucky is really good as well, but honestly, I might even choose this series if like I had a choice, or if I had all the time in the world, and people were like, all right, you can only watch one. Child's Play 3 and Bride of Chucky, or the Chucky series. I honestly don't know. Like, Child's Play 2 is my favorite. I've gone on record. I've told you guys that before, so I don't know. Like, that one I hold in high regard, but with this series, I absolutely love it, man. I can't recommend it enough. I've tried telling my one buddy to watch it. He just, for some reason, he refuses to. He's just not checking it out, and he actually enjoys the films. I don't think he saw the later ones, but he saw Bride and Seed, so, and the earlier ones as well. So I'm kind of surprised that he won't, but don't worry, guys. I will get another fan on board. I will get him to watch it at some point. But yeah, let's go over some of the stuff this episode, some of the stuff that went down. I did mention the ghosts because multiple people were seeing ghosts. We had the little kid, he was seeing Teddy and his brains all over the wall. At first I was a little bit confused because when that scene was playing out, it was right after Chucky had killed the cleaning lady, and I do want to go over that kill. Should I go over that kill first? Yeah, we're already talking about the ghosts. So basically, I thought it was actually the cleaning lady, and that Chucky had like hit her in the ceiling or something, because at first it was just like a little trickle of blood that fell down. I'm like, oh wait, it must be coming from above. So he hit her in the ceiling, and then the kid's gonna look up and he's gonna see her. But that wasn't the case. It was actually ghost blood that he was seeing, ghost ectoplasm. I guess you could chalk it up to, because he looked up, and then that's when he saw the eye actually sliding down the wall and all the brains and brain matter. That was freaking grotesque. And then the eye, the little chunk of the eye actually started blinking at him as well. That was actually kind of creepy. There was a few creepy moments, even though it was super heavy on the CG, obviously. But still, regardless, I actually really liked it. And then just while we're on the ghost topic, his father, Devin Sawa, in the Oval Office, he also saw ghost residue, ghost blood plaza, because it started out as just a little bead. It was kind of like showing the previous deaths that we saw throughout the series, actually, or just the season alone. That's how much death there's been. But we did see that one girl, I think it was his original secretary, where she got her head lopped off, and that's where she died. And then the blood started to spread, started going out to him, and just right before it touched him, that's when he kind of left and it all disappeared and evaporated. But We also saw, speaking of ghosts still, while on the ghost subject matter, the one bodyguard or security guard, I don't know exactly what his Secret Service position is. He's working with the First Lady, and man, she was kind of pissing me off this episode because after everything you witnessed up until this point, are you really not going to believe, you're really going to deny everything, and then you're shown like the best piece of paranormal evidence ever captured in the history of time. You're like, nah, it's just a glitch, when really it's like, no, that's your dead son right there in the middle of the dance floor, and he completely just vanishes like that. You'd be like, nah, it's just a glitch. So that kind of pissed me off a bit. Like, I understand being skeptical, like a non-believer, but come on, man, that was just too much. And then it took finally when she saw the teacher's death play out in front of her, where the American flag was actually wrapped around. You saw her face. I was just waiting for her. I even brought it up in the episode. I was like, all right, here she goes. She's gonna be like, oh, it was just a draft to win. There must be a window open here somewhere. I was waiting for her to say that, and I was ready to snap something. I was ready to punch a hole in the wall as soon as she said that, because, yeah, that would have pissed me off. But let's go back to a little bit earlier, the first death of the episode. And yes, first of 2 deaths, because the second one was one of the best. I can't believe we just saw that. Man, my God, my eye. I was talking about Chucky's, seeing Chucky's eyes and being affected by that, possibly having cataracts. After seeing that second death, my eye is like bugging right now. But let's go to the first death first. So we see the cleaning lady. She's just taking a little drinky poo on the job. At first I was like, wait, she just got it in her little like canteen there, like her water bottle. Why is she like, ugh, ugh? And that was before Chucky put anything in there. So I was like, why is she like suffering through it? She's like, I don't know, does she have like a bad sore throat or something? But no, it wasn't just water. She was actually drinking on the job. And then for some reason, so stupid, on her cleaning cart, she leaves her drinking canister open and puts it directly right next to the bleach while she just goes digging into the closet. And then Chucky, while he's just laying there like near dead, like he's looking like shit, like an absolute corpse right now. Amazing doll effects. Like the doll that they actually created for this is freaking awesome. I'm so glad he's gonna be sticking around for more than one episode. But he's just sitting there, just laying in bed, like barely moving. He's like he sees the opportunity to kill, and even though he's completely weak right now, he's gonna take that opportunity still. So at first I wasn't sure if he actually could muster up the strength to do it, because you see the cleaning lady, like the camera just focuses on her, and then it turns around and you see Chucky. He's still laying there in bed. I'm like, oh shit. He didn't actually get up like he wanted to do it, but he actually couldn't. And then you see her go for another drink, and then immediately she's like, and then poof, she's spitting out or choking up and puking up blood, and it was super purpley for some reason. I don't know why it was so purpley, but regardless, it still looked freaking awesome, super bloody. Once again, super grotesque, which I am here for. And yeah, he's hovered over her right away, talked his shit. And yeah, I think they showed actually a clip of him just standing there over top of her in the trailer for the second half, season 3B as well, because they've been promoting the shit out of it. I didn't react to like the mid-season trailer, but I've seen it on TV like 100 times. So just like, even when I'm not even watching TV, I just have the TV on the background just right behind my screen. Here's why I keep on looking over there. But yeah, the channels that I watch, I swear I see that trailer, that they've really been promoting the shit out of this second half of the season, at least like 10 times a day. So I definitely want to see the show promoted, because I want a season 4. I mentioned at the very start, I did hear some rumors about possibly season 4 taking place in space. Honestly, at this point with this show, I'm here for it. I'm not even gonna fight it. Like at most points of most series, like when horror franchises get to space, the space entry, you know what? I usually check out at that point. For Chucky, for some reason, I'm oddly fascinated by it, and I'm actually here for it. And I feel like it would somehow actually work too. Bring back everybody, all the returning cast, everybody that you previously killed, and the ones that are still alive at the end of the season. I want to see Lexi and Jake and Devin in space. Although I still feel like Devin or Lexi, actually, who was it that was saying was going to die last season? I think I was very confident that either Devin or Lexi was going to die last season, and I kind of feel like Devin, his head might be on the chopping block, especially after this episode, because now that him and Jake have properly engaged, they're like official, no longer virgins. I don't know, man. I feel like that was like We got some positive stuff there, some lovey-dovey stuff. Now it's time for some stabby stuff in the near future. We only have 3 episodes left. This show was gone for 5 or 6 months, and it comes back with only 4 episodes. How crazy is that? I can't believe they made us wait this long for 4 freaking episodes, but regardless, it's back now. That's all that matters. And let me just check. Yes, they are airing every single episode week by week, so we don't have to wait any more delays after this. But yeah, the remaining episodes are titled Panic Room, There Will Be Blood, and Final Destination. Now, before we go, I do want to get to the second kill also. Devon Sawa, I talked about it a little bit already, but wow, that was one of the best kills ever. Never mind just this series. I know I've said this in previous kills in this show, in this TV series before, but you guys just saw what I just saw. Like, that was freaking worth the wait, man. That was freaking phenomenal. I can't believe they just killed off Devon Sawa. Not that they killed off Devon Sawa, but they killed off Devon Sawa in that fashion. Like, they keep on one-upping themselves. Last season with Father Sawa, he absolutely got blown to smithereens during the exorcism, or the botched exorcism, which is why I can't speak over here. I got super amount of pasties. Really need a sippy poo myself, but yeah, they also mentioned that botched exorcism this episode, because now Chucky is dying from Catholic cancer. I guess that's what they're calling it. Wow. But let me take a sip quick. But regardless, there's been a lot of good kills, but I feel like this show, I don't know, some of the best kills for Chucky definitely come from this series, and that was definitely one of them. Plucking his eyes out, and they didn't cut away from that at all. They showed absolutely everything. I'm honestly surprised by that, just by how much they actually showed, and how freaking awesome it actually looked. Like, prosthetics, I don't think there was a lot of CG. I think it was all like, they made a dummy in the head of Devon Sawa there, and it looked absolutely phenomenal, because the little Chucky hands, they were like digging in there like spoons. Man, that was freaking brutal. And then he was just holding the eyes. You see the eye sockets all like ripped to shreds afterwards also. Whew, kill of the year so far. That might be the kill of the year. Definitely kill of the episode, kill of the season 100%. Kill of the series, it is up there, man. Let me know in the comments down below where it ranks for you guys, just for the TV show alone. Let's leave the movie separate. I feel like we really got to make like a completely separate video for that. But just in the comments below, let me know those 2 things that I asked. The one thing earlier on this episode, when I was on the discussion of favorite final girls, in recent memory, my favorite final girls, at least from like the last 20 years, are Mia Jane Levy from the Evil Dead remake, and Sienna from Terrifier 2. And also let me know your favorite kill from the Chucky series, all 3 seasons so far, because I feel like it might be a little bit too easy of a question if I just say from this season. So from the entire series so far. But yeah, I think that's just about it for me, guys. Great episode to come back to. Definitely worth the wait after all this time. I know there's a little bit more to talk about this episode. We also had, just very briefly, Lexi, she reconnected with the president's son, so she set up a date with him. She didn't actually get any... Unfortunately, she wasn't actually able to warn him in time that, yeah, you're living with a killer doll. Don't worry, we'll set up a date. I'll tell you about that later. She could have said that at least, but at least for now, yes, we've reconnected. We're reunited. We're no longer mad at each other, so that's good. That's out of the way. Our mini little fight there, teen drama, and the fact that it's basically her sister's life is on the line. It's kind of important, so it is also good that he was actually able to understand. We also saw Tiffany, Jennifer Tilly in prison right before Chucky killed off Devon Sawa. That's when she actually gave him the pep talk, like, you're not going to go out like that. I'm not going to do the Tiffany, Jennifer Tilly voice, but she gave him the ultimate pep talk, like, you need to go out in a blaze of glory. See, I'm doing the voice again. You need to go out in a blaze of glory, Chucky. You're the best serial killer of all time. And I freaking love Jennifer Tilly. I feel like once this series is over, I need to make a compilation video of me saying I love Jennifer Tilly all throughout every single episode. But yeah, and then he actually went out and he proved he's one of the greatest serial killers of all time. So great episode, guys. I think I'm gonna end it there. As always, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. You guys can like, subscribe. Really helps my channel grow. Till next time, I am out. Enjoy your night. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn.